Hey guys, and welcome to Strange Suspicion. Isn't Pazuzu the name of the demon from The Exorcist? I feel like that is the name of the demon from The Exorcist.
You could just see it, you could feel it.
I just was in my room and I heard a couple of shots.
I don't really think tattoos are a big deal, but this guy also filed down his teeth, guys, like sharp, razor sharp, and it was said that there was like a lot of animals in the house, dead and alive, and when they died, they would eat them. He named himself Pazuzu, which is the king of demons.
Black metal blaring at ungodly ear-shattering volumes. There was always glass getting smashed, people fighting.
It was just like dirt and shit, like.
Ammonia and urea. It just smells like straight urine. And rotting matter, you know, greets you as soon as that door is opened. He was crazy looking enough, you know, with the long ratty ass dreadlocks and all his teeth filed down to a point, which later come to find out he did high as hell on meth one day. Closes the door. You're greeted with this smell of just ammonia and urea. It just smells like straight urine and rotting matter, you know, greets you as soon as that door is opened. He was crazy looking enough, you know, with the long ratty ass dreadlocks and all his teeth filed down to a point, which later come to find out he did high as hell on meth one day. People will get so drunk there that human beings would just pop a squat in a corner and take a crap, and God knows when it would get cleaned up, or the dogs might eat it. Or
You walked into his kitchen, it was just like any other kitchen until he opened up his dishwasher. When he opened up his dishwasher, it was filled with serious weapons.
Joshua Wetzler's body wasn't freed from the ground behind Pazuzu Alagarad's home until October 5th, 2014.
It was big news. People were gathered there for days upon days.
But deputies got their first tip that Pazuzu had killed him a mere 2 weeks after it happened. In August of 2009, a woman named Tarina Billings contacted the sheriff's office saying her father, Alan, had seen a body in the basement of Pazuzu's home. That cat litter and chlorine were used to conceal the odor, and that Alan had helped bury body parts in the backyard.
So we went to him, Alan at the time. He denied every bit of it. Had been reported missing.
Pazuzu let Foster inside. Deputies say they walked around, talked with Pazuzu, questioned him, and told him they had information that he shot and killed someone.
It didn't happen exactly just knock on the door and say, "Did you kill someone?"
They walked around the home, the basement, the backyard.
There was supposedly something about chlorine. Well, yes, there was chlorine, but there's a swimming pool in the back, so there would have been chlorine. There were something about cat litter that had come up. Okay, they had 15 or so cats.
Okay, that's not weird at all that somebody has 15 cats. Okay. Last time I heard, law enforcement does not tell you why they're looking around. They're not going to be like, somebody said you killed somebody. I can't even believe this guy can get anyone. Like, he lives in filth. It's nasty. Like,
El Diablo, the Fallen One, Lucifer, Pazuzu. I mean, these people believe in this stuff. Lawson trolled pop culture and kind of came up with this persona. It's a little mixture of Manson, throw in a little Anton LaVey, a little 1980s heavy metal, you know, 666 type stuff, and there you go. And then when 9/11 came, he put on the jihadi mask. It was as if he was trying to be what people are afraid of. You know, it made him powerful. And it seems like there were some young women who were particularly susceptible to his persona.
Pazuzu dated a lot of girls, and he apparently had sex with a lot more.
I wanted to leave immediately, but they asked me to stay and watch a home video of theirs. The video was of Pazuzu and Bubbles dancing around naked. Bubbles lying on a bed in one scene, doing inappropriate things to herself. I knew the video made me nauseous. It was intense. Pazuzu in one shot had a knife and a bloody bandana on his head. Apparently, it was Josh's bandana, from what I was told by everyone that hung out with him. They had trapped him in a basement, and they'd starved him for days. And either before or after they shot him, they cut off his extremities, his arms and his legs and his penis, and they buried him in pieces.
Pazuzu didn't stop there, guys. He actually was known to have killed homeless people, but ate them or buried them, so there was never really any proof. But he didn't have any problem talking to everybody about it.
He had spoken to me on several occasions that he had killed homeless people and done a whole bunch of other people really badly, shot a few people, stabbed a few people. There was never any proof to my knowledge of any of these things happening. You know, I just thought that he was trying to look cool. I was there hanging out and Paz told me, hey, I got a person in my basement. Okay, cool, whatever, dude. It's not my problem.
Amber and Pazuzu were ultimately sentenced to prison for 2 murders, which were the only 2 that could be proven. So, Amber went to prison. I don't know what happened to Amber. Sorry, guys. I couldn't find anything about that at all. But Pazuzu, on the other hand, was sentenced either to life in prison or death. I'm pretty sure it was life in prison. And he, one day, decided that he didn't want to be in prison anymore. And so this man with his teeth, his sharp teeth, he gnawed through his arm so badly that he bled out and died. So he's gone now. Tell me what you think of this video in the comments below.